So Mike, tell me what that was.
That's a 28 sport runabout, but see that funky rear end is, they only did it for a year, has a rumble seat, and it is a body by Merrimack.
So it is a Franklin.
It is a Franklin.
That is totally cool.
And it's got my wife did all the upholstery on it and all that stuff. It's got a 100 horsepower motor in it, which is not correct. It should only have a 48 horsepower motor.
Instead of 100?
My granddad found it in a field in 1954 in Syracuse. The motor was shot, so he got a 31 Franklin motor, which you'll see them. You can flip the lid on it and put it in.
Cool.
Come on up, Eric. Come on up. There you go. Thank you. Good. Up a little more, Tom. We're gonna have to push start this, so there's gonna be hard.
You're looking beautiful. Looking fabulous you are. You're looking wonderful there. I love your car.
Well, it makes a little... Well, you need to...
You gotta turn around and back in. Mr. Street, am I glad to meet you? So you guys are college buddies?
Yeah.
Where'd you go to college?
And you still like him at it?
Wow.
You still like him? Okay.
Well,
Look at this beauty.
I know, but it's hard for me because of the picture.
Now we needed to find
sounds so good too. Listen to that thing.
I saw him naked.
Is it true that you can get a degree in MGD? Because I know somebody who has one. Thank you very much for hosting us, having us. Please tell us all about it.
All right. This thing came from about 70 miles away from Mitchell, which is about 40 miles out of Prineville. And I saw it in 1971 when I first got here, and it was way too big for me, so I showed it to other people, and it was too much of a problem for them. And what happened was I went by one day and I couldn't see it anymore. I could always see the wheel out of the rubble of the old mill. So I went back. They had taken it apart and were going to scrap it. And I said no. So I got a hold of some people at the old mill district downtown, and they were slightly interested but passed. My wife said, let's us do it. Here it is. It took quite a bit of effort. We didn't have any of the side rods or the oilers or the governor or the separator. Didn't have any of that stuff. So we went back to Minnesota. The fellow that you just went to his shop, Chris Olson at Bauer Electronics. He and I went back to Minnesota and got another one of these. Okay. It was a little bit bigger. But all these pieces adapted, and I put them all together, and it runs. You'll see in a minute. But it was a lot of fun. Some of the pieces had to be made because they were completely missing, like that rocker arm. Now that mill is gone. That foundry is now gone. The governor, not Kate Brown, but the governor will keep and shut the steam down when it tries to run too fast. It'll choke up the steam, and I can demonstrate that once it's running, how that works. But I'm going to see if I can make it chuff for you right now.
Hey Tom, what year was this engine made?
About 05 to 08, right in there.
And typically, what would it be used for?
It was running a sawmill. It ran with a big leather belt down to a generator. The generator pulley was about that big, and it would slip, and it got hot. And then when the slippage got hot, because the generator was being overworked, and it would ruin the belt. And it took them a day and a half to replace the belt, and it was $1,600 plus the downtime. And so they contacted Gates. Gates Belting and is still in business today. And Gates said, let's put a V-belt pulley on the generator, 12 1-inch V-belts, and just run the belts on the flat. And you can still see the 12 belts where they ran up until 1961. That's when the mill closed, it was in 61. Started in 49 when they reassembled it. There was a fella lived in Prineville to 90 some odd years old, 100, and he helped put it together in 49. And he came out here to watch us reassemble it, and then he died before he could see it run. That was too bad. But, let's run it. Give me 2 toots. 2 toots. 2 toots. It's gonna run. Long or short? Mediocre. There you go. Good deal.